guys, and welcome back. Today I have a surprise for you and a nice change of pace. I want to introduce you to a friend of mine. Her name is Lori Ellington. She's a life coach and co-founder of 0 Point Leadership. Today she will be talking to you about the art and practice of mindfulness and how it can benefit you in your lives. So Lori, take it away.
Hi everyone, Lori Ellington here, neuro leadership coach, health, wellness, and performance strategist. Really excited to be here with you today to talk a little bit about mindfulness and what mindfulness has to do with creating positive change in your life. Mindfulness, what is it? I love the definition developed by Jon Kabat-Zinn. Jon Kabat-Zinn is at the University of Massachusetts in Boston, the medical center, and he's really the guy who brought mindfulness from an Eastern practice into Western society. And he has done a fantastic job of spreading the word about how important mindfulness is to creating the life that you truly desire. He defines it as paying attention on purpose, in the present moment, and non-judgmentally. And let me tell you, most of us are not in that space most of the time, and some of us never enter into a space of mindfulness, which is why we continue to stay in the same pattern years upon years, sometimes decades and sometimes lifetimes. So let's unpeel the layers on this definition just a little bit. The field of neuroscience has given us some beautiful insights and new findings around what happens in our brains when we are in a mindful state or we're in a mindless state. And just remind you, most of the time, most of us are in a state of mindlessness. So let's take that state. Sometimes that state, from a neuroscience perspective, is called the narrative mind. And what happens in our brains is very different. The circuitry that lights up is not the same as when we're in a mindfulness state. When we're in the narrative mind, this is when you have kind of what we call that monkey chatter, where the brain is constantly talking. If you try to get quiet right now, you'll probably hear the narrative mind going, saying things like, what am I going to have for dinner right now? What am I going to wear today? I'm hungry, all of these things. That particular state is a state where we're more reactive, we're less flexible, we're less reflective, and we're more apt to go into autopilot and do the same things over and over again. A state of mindfulness, sometimes we call this the direct experience or the mindful mind. And this is where the brain lights up like a Christmas tree, and we have access to way more information about how to make a different choice in any given situation. We're more reflective, and the choices open up for us. One way that you can enter into a state of mindfulness is just take your attention to your breath. You can do this by focusing on the breath in the nostrils, or you can do this by focusing on the rising and the fall of the breath in the chest. So focus on the nostrils, you focus on the sensations, maybe the temperature of the breath, what it feels like going in and out the nose. If you focus on the chest, you focus on the breath, what it feels like when you inhale and what it feels like when you exhale. If you will practice doing that throughout the day, you will notice a substantial difference in your ability to be present and make different choices in any given opportunity. If you want to learn more about mindfulness, feel free to reach out to me at Lori, L-A-U-R-I-E, at 0pointleadership.com. You can also visit our website at www.zeropointleadership.com. Thank you.